Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another third-party figure review. Now today we're going to be having a look at the TYS Toys Goku set. So we've already looked at the Vegeta, now we're looking at the Goku. This is the card that comes with both sets, and it basically just has the TYS logo and some instructions. Now for this set I'm using the M34 Phicen body, which is a little bit more muscular, and I think a lot of people are using this for Superman, and I don't think a lot of people are using it for Goku, but I wanted him to be sort of more muscular with the veins and everything. I definitely think this is going to work for what we're trying to do today. Now, he does come with two different looks in terms of the outfits. We'll have a look at the battle damage first because there is less to look at here. You can see that he's got the pants. This is like the Awakening version if you have the Figure Arts figure, but you can see that it's got tears in the pants and it is a lot dirtier, and you can see that he does have elastic at the top and it is really nice and tight down the bottom there, so it can tuck into the boots pretty easily. I do like the way those look. Now he also does come with the battle damage shirt, which is torn on one side, and there's a piece of Velcro on the other side that goes over the shoulder there to give it that Awakening sort of look, and I do like how that works. Now he also does come with his boots, and these are fabric boots, which is very interesting. I was expecting plastic ones, and you do slip the Phicen feet into these boots here to get them to go on, and then you tie them up with these little strings here. So very, very authentic to the character to have those fabric boots. Now he also does come with different interchangeable logos that he can wear on his gi, which is very cool. I didn't think that they'd be doing that. That level of attention to detail is very impressive, but you can see he's got the Turtle Hermit one, and then he's got a bunch of other ones here. He's even got red ones, which are looking very, very nice, and they are for front and back if you want to change them all out, and you can get the different looks. You could even get two Gokus and then change out the accessories. I was going to show you that, but the Dragon Ball rolled into the shot, so you can see that he comes with the 1-star Dragon Ball, exactly the same as Vegeta. I was hoping he would come with the 4-star ball, to be honest with you, because obviously that is the ball that Grandpa Gohan gave him. Now he has his blue shirt. This is the unbattle damaged one. It's made of a very interesting sort of fabric, to be honest with you. It's like a hessian sort of, it's a really lightweight material. It's very, very interesting to see that. Now he also does come with his belt. It's a really, really long piece, to be honest with you, but it is wired and it looks really good. I'm going to have to tie that around his waist and it's going to turn out pretty nicely, I think, having seen some of their promo pictures. This is the top of his gi, and it is cinched there where you put the belt, and it has Velcro front and back to attach the symbols. And then finally, this is really a mess of parts all over here. You can see finally he has his orange pants, and they look really good. And if you're wondering what's the front or the back, that is the back because it's got the little stitching point for the elastic. And then he comes with little wrist guard pieces here. These were weighted, I think, in the show, but obviously these are just little wrist guard pieces that can cover up his joints. Now, the final thing he comes with, aside from his head, is his power pole, and this power pole comes in two separate parts, and it just plugs together. And the interesting thing is this is made out of wood, which is very, very authentic, and I love the fact that they've gone ahead and done that. It's very, very impressive, and it's finished quite nicely. It plugs together. It's a little bit loose, but it doesn't come out sort of, willy-nilly. It still stays together with a bit of friction, and I do like that. And then the final piece is his head sculpt, and you get a better look up close when we do assemble the figure himself. But basically this is what the head sculpt looks like. Very, very nice. Love the paintwork on the hair, and it is a little bit translucent. It attaches magnetically as well, and a little light piece goes in there. You can already see I've had to Dremel out the bottom a little bit in order to get it to fit onto the body. So that's about it for all of the pieces in the kit. What we're going to do now is get it all assembled and then get Goku himself out here. So this is what Goku looks like all completed, and I think I was right to use the M34 body. I think it definitely adds that bulk that I think Goku does need when he goes Super Saiyan. I definitely do think that it fills out the outfit very nicely. It's a little bit tight when it comes to the blue shirt, and yeah, the M33 would probably work just fine, but I think this definitely does look better. Taking a closer look, you can see that everything pretty much fits very nicely. His legs are a little bit wobbly, and that comes down to the fact that you have to use the Phicen feet inside the material boots, and I definitely don't think that was the best way to go. I wish the boots were sculpted, but I think they did it this way to give you the better range of motion. If you use a display base, I'm sure you're going to be just fine. But as you can see, everything fits really nicely, and the logos do Velcro on there pretty seamlessly. You couldn't even tell probably that they were removable unless you look from the side. Now, the belt is pretty awesome. It is a piece that does have a wire in it, and you can pose it quite nicely as if it's blowing off into the wind when he's just sort of standing there. It looks really good. Now, I had to sort of drill out his head a little bit to get it to sit a little bit lower down on the neck. I probably still could do it a little bit more, to tell you the truth. It sits up a little bit high on that neck, and it gives it sort of a bit of a giraffe neck look. So I might drill it out a little bit more just to give it that sort of shorter neck look. I definitely think it will improve the overall look of the figure. But as it stands, the outfit sits very nicely. It fills it out quite nicely on this bigger body, and I definitely do think the M34 should be one that you consider if you're going to be doing this Goku. Taking a look at the legs, you can see that they have left the legs a little bit more baggy, and it does sit over the boots quite nicely. It'd be good if it was a little bit longer, then you could get the more sort of wrinkled look that you did see on the show. Now, I am having a little bit of a problem with these laces on the boots. They are sort of becoming unraveled, which is a bit of a pain. I kind of wish they used a different type of string. You can see that they are definitely becoming unraveled there. So they didn't really seal the top of the string there. I'm definitely going to have to probably replace that with some twine myself, but I think it's going to improve the look if I do that, because these are definitely starting to fray. I might go to like an arts and crafts shop and do that. Now, the boots do have the tread on the bottom. It doesn't help with grip, unfortunately. He is a little bit sort of top heavy, and because he's that sort of stainless steel endoskeleton on the inside there, he is a little bit heavier, and he does tend to topple over because those Phicen feet are just sitting inside those boots there, and it doesn't really give it the best sort of planted stance. However, you can sort of make it work, and this outfit does require a little bit more futzing than Vegeta to get it to look right, but it's still, when you get it all posed up, it definitely does look really awesome. Taking a look at how these two scale together, you can see that the Goku is a little bit taller because I used the ankle extender pieces that came with the M33 on the M34, and I definitely do think this is an appropriate scale between these two figures. Now, if you are considering picking up the M30 for Vegeta, he's going to be a little bit shorter than this, so I'd forego using those extension pieces on Goku because you're going to already have that different scale definition. Now, when it comes to these two 1/6 scale Saiyans, I definitely do think that these are worth the pickup. I do actually prefer the Vegeta to the Goku set because it's a little bit easier to put all together, and you're not having the problem with the twine coming loose on the legs and the head. You don't have to Dremel out. It's much more of an easy, just put together piece. I think this is a little bit more involved, but it still looks really, really good once you get it all set up. It just requires a little bit more tweaking. So if you are looking for these, I'm pretty sure eBay is the best place to go. I think they're sold out on KG Hobby. I did see them available on AliExpress, I think. So just look around and you'll be able to find them. Just search TYS, Dragon Ball figures, or Goku, or something like that, and they should come up. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.